The Adventures of Benny the Bunny. In a small, cozy burrow dug deep under the roots of a giant oak tree, there lived a little bunny named Benny. He had fluffy white fur, long ears that twitched whenever he got curious, and a tiny nose that was always sniffing for something delicious. Benny's home was a beautiful place called Whispering Woods, filled with tall trees, bright flowers, and lots of friendly animals. But Benny had a secret. A big one. It was a secret that filled his dreams every single night. Benny dreamed of the legendary giant carrot. The older rabbits in the woods loved to tell stories about it. A carrot so huge that one bunny could feast on it for a whole year. The sweetest, crunchiest, most delicious carrot in the entire world. One sunny afternoon, while helping his mother tidy up their burrow, Benny found a small, wooden chest tucked away in a dark corner. "What's this, Mama?" Benny asked, his nose twitching with curiosity. His mother smiled. "Ah, that belonged to your great-grandfather. He was a great explorer." Benny carefully opened the chest. Inside, there was just one thing, an old piece of paper, rolled up and tied with a string. Benny gently untied it and unrolled the paper. It was a map, hand-drawn and yellowed with age. And right in the center, there was a drawing of a huge carrot. Next to it, someone had carefully written, "The legendary giant carrot." Benny's heart started to thump. It was real. The map was real. This was his chance. The start of his great adventure. So Benny started to prepare for his trip. He packed a small bag with 3 sweet berries for energy, a bottle of fresh water, and most importantly, the old map. The next morning, as the sun painted the sky pink and orange, Benny stood at the entrance to his burrow. His father gave him a pat on the back. His mother gave him another hug. "Remember to be kind to everyone you meet," she said. The map led Benny deeper into Whispering Woods. After a while, Benny heard a happy, gentle sound, almost like soft laughter. He followed it and found a clearing with a stream flowing through it. The map called this the Giggling Stream. Just then, a voice called from above. "Having some trouble, little one?" Benny looked up. Sitting on a branch was a very large owl with big, round, yellow eyes. He looked very old and very wise. "Your problem isn't that the stream is too wide. It's that you're looking at it from only one place. Sometimes, to solve a problem, you have to change your perspective." Benny decided to follow the owl's advice. He hopped along the edge of the giggling stream, looking carefully. After a few minutes, he saw it. A little way downstream, a large, flat rock stuck out of the water. And then another and another. The rocks formed a perfect path of stepping stones to the other side. The shadowy thicket was just as its name suggested. The trees grew so close together that their branches blocked out most of the sunlight. As he ventured deeper, he came to a narrow bridge, just a single log laid across a deep, muddy ditch. But there was a problem. A big, furry badger was sitting right in the middle of the log, looking very grumpy. "Good morning," said Benny politely. "I need to cross this bridge, please," Benny said. "I'm on a very important journey." "Everyone's on an important journey," the badger grumbled. "This is my bridge, and to cross it, you have to pay a toll." Benny's heart ached with sympathy for the worried father. This badger wasn't mean. He was just desperate. Without another thought, Benny reached into his bag and took out all 3 berries. "Here," he said with a warm smile. "Please, take all of them. Your family needs them more than I do." After passing through the sunny meadow, Benny's map led him to the base of a tall, rocky mountain called Carrot Mountain. The path led straight into a dark cave entrance called the Whispering Caves. Benny peered inside. It was very dark. He had always been a little afraid of the dark. "I have to face my fear," he said, his voice trembling. He took a small hop into the cave. The darkness swallowed him. He remembered the owl's advice to change his perspective. He closed his eyes and just listened. He could hear water dripping and the wind coming from straight ahead. He opened his eyes again, and they were slowly starting to adjust to the dim light. He turned a corner and gasped. The cave opened into a huge cavern filled with a beautiful, soft blue light. The light came from thousands of tiny glowing mosses on the walls and ceiling, like a sky full of blue stars. Finally, after what felt like forever, he pulled himself over the last rock and onto the very peak of the mountain. And there it was. He gasped. The legendary giant carrot was real, but it wasn't a single giant carrot. It was a hidden garden covering the entire mountaintop, with hundreds upon hundreds of the most perfect carrots he had ever seen. Big ones, small ones, orange ones, even purple and yellow ones.